Our show wants to be a place where we can come together and build genuine relationships, have real conversations, and lift one another up. So when I saw our next guest creating an initiative doing just that, I knew we had to chat with her. Take a look.
Hi, my name is Luvvie Ajayi Jones, and I am a writer, a speaker, a podcast host, and I am also one of the 4 women who created the Share the Mic Now campaign. Shout out to my fellow creators and founders, Bozoma St. John, Glennon Doyle, and Stacey Bendit. As we searched to figure out what allyship looked like, we decided to ask prominent white women that we are in community with to hand over their Instagram accounts for a day to Black women who typically might not have that major platform. Because when the world listens to women, it listens to white women. And it is time for Black women's voices to be given space. Over the course of a week, we had 50 Black women agree to take over the accounts of 50 white women and tell their stories, amplify their voices, talk about their lives and their experiences. Because we wanted to show what community could look like and sisterhood in action. Our hope with Share the Mic Now was to catalyze the change that only happens when we truly listen to each other's voices.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Luvvie Ajayi Jones. Luvvie! Now, can you share with me, this was such an exciting question for me to just get right in. How did you select the women you chose to start this initiative with?
Yeah, when we decided to do Share the Mic Now, we were like, we want to pick women who have already used their voices in some way to speak up about racial justice. You know, they're the people who've already said Black Lives Matter. So me and Bose got with Glennon and said, let's do this in this big way. Glennon said, okay, I'll be back. I'll go talk to some white women who I respect and see if they'll say yes. And Glennon went and said, hey, I just need you to hand over your Instagram account for a day to a Black woman who's amazing. Are you down? And everyone said yes without question.
Yeah.
She would come back and be like, Hillary Clinton just said yes. Brene Brown just said yes. Jen Hatmaker just said yes. And for us, once we had the white women who were prominent confirmed, we went to Black women whose voices we really loved and whose voices needed bigger platforms to be heard.
How did you pair the women? Because I thought that process to me was really interesting as well.
So we actually called a Zoom and had everyone join us. I'm thinking assistants were going to join us, but when I'm seeing Yaba Blade join, when I'm seeing Tarana Burke, and I'm seeing Ashley Judd, all without makeup at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, this is special. And we decided to pair people up based on industry, who we thought were easily matched, like Gwyneth Paltrow and Latham Thomas, or chemistry, like Esther Perel and Yvette Noel Shore. So we created those pairs and just hoped that magic would happen. And magic did happen because some of these pairs are now collaborators. Like they've worked together. They're continuing to talk. They have actually built friendship with each other.
And actually, we're going to share the mic today together. Who are we collaborating with today, Luvvie?
So I think someone amazing is Rachel Rodgers. She is a mom of 4. She's a wife. She's just an overall dope woman. And her company, Hello 7, empowers entrepreneurial women to become millionaires without losing their sanity. And she's somebody who is worth us sharing the mic now with.
Please welcome Rachel Rodgers. Oh, hi, Rachel. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell us about your business, Hello 7, Rachel.
So what I do is I work with women entrepreneurs. And what I saw is so much conversation in the women's entrepreneur market about getting to 6 figures, getting to 100K. And I'm like, I don't know if y'all been at 100K, but it's not enough money, you know? I'm like, no, why are we setting our goals so low? Let's go for 1 million. Let's build 7-figure businesses. And so I just started talking about it and I started teaching it because I really saw that a lot of the training out there just got you to 6 figures, but it didn't teach you how to get to 7 figures and how to build $1 million business. There was like no advanced training that was focused on women. And so I decided to create that. So that's what we do at Hello 7. And it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy it.
We live in a society that talks about you can have it all. The mantra out there, I think, makes us feel like it is all on our shoulders.
Absolutely. I make it very clear. I'm not trying to be all things for my children, for my husband, even for my business. It's crazy how even breadwinning women are always the ones doing the bulk of the domestic work. And so for me, I'm like, listen, I want to be there to parent my children, but I don't need to do their laundry and clean for them and cook for them and do everything for them. So I make them part of the conversation, and I trust that they can handle that and understand that.
I am so honored to share the mic with you today, Rachel. Luvvie, I would love to ask you, can this be a place that we can continue and foster this incredible initiative that you have launched and been a game changer for?
I would love that. I think your platform and who you represent in this world is significant. And you being able to share the mic now with women who typically don't have this platform is part of the action that we can take to change the world.
I am honored and humbled to do so. And all I can say is, let's do this.